Tensions are heating up across the Middle East, and this time China is right in the middle of it. After days of speculation, China has finally responded to reports that it delivered an advanced J-10 fighter jets to Iran and also supplied it with powerful missiles. The official message? Beijing says that it's ready to share the achievements of its defense technology with its close allies. And yes, that includes Iran. Let's unpack what this really means and why everybody is watching closely. Well, the comment came after China's defense minister, Jiang, as reported by Russian outlet RT. His words may sound really soft on surface, but they carry a very strong geopolitical message. China is signaling that it's willing to arm its friends, even in sensitive areas like the Middle East. And with the US and its allies watching closely, it could shift the balance of power. Another question: what are we talking about exactly? Well, the J-10 fighter jet is not just any plane. It's a 4.5 generation multi-role aircraft that is highly maneuverable, fast, and capable of launching air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles. Now, if Iran really has received a bunch of these jets, it would drastically boost Tehran's airspace, air force, which is currently outdated and mostly built on old American and Russian planes. And those planes are, by the way, from 1970s and 1980s. And yes, there's more. Before the jet news, reports had already emerged that China had delivered missiles to Iran, possibly long-range or air defense types. While the Chinese government hasn't confirmed exact details about it, the timing of these announcements tells a clear story. Beijing and Tehran are growing closely in military cooperation. But why now? Well, this development comes amid several big changes in global geopolitical scenario. Iran is growing isolated from the West, but is strengthening ties with Russia and China. China is expanding its influence in the Middle East, not just through the trade, but also through the military partnership. The US is already struggling to manage conflicts, including Israel, Iran, Yemen, and Hezbollah. A stronger Iran, and that too backed by Chinese tech, could actually complicate American strategy even further. Remember, this isn't just about jets and missiles, it's about alliances and power. China and Iran signed a 25-year cooperation agreement in 2021, promising billions in investments, joint military drills, intelligence sharing, and energy deals. Now, we are seeing some of that agreement play out on the ground in the form of fighter jets, missile systems, and diplomatic cover. What's more, the more is that Iran has recently joined the China-led BRICS alliance, further distancing itself from the US-led global order. With Russia, North Korea, and China forming tighter bonds, many experts warn that we could be witnessing the early stages of a next axis of the power. In the meantime, Israel and Gulf countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE, who are watching Iran closely, may see this move as a threat to regional stability. And the US? Well, the US is already stretched thin with support for Ukraine, and deterrence effort in the Indo-Pacific now has another security challenge to track. In short, China's subtle announcement may sound diplomatic, but it's sending shockwaves across defense ministries worldwide. It's not just about helping a friend, it's about challenging the US and reshaping the global alliance. So, will this lead to a new arms race in the Middle East? Maybe, maybe not.